against mine.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be?
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine. She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. See you in a minute. Okay?
Just remember one thing. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be...
Don't look straight into the light.
James and his cheerly charity.
Decorations.
May your future be bright.
This place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. Just a little further. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit. You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I can survive.
Sammy, you turned the lights on too fast.
Stay more than
You
once.
blinded the poor kid.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Enjoying yourself? Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Great party, Amada. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Let's see. I really have no idea, honestly.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
One issue of Grognak the Barbarian. I always wanted to read one of these. Let me see. How do I work this thing? Here we go. I'm just gonna read them. Okay. Gotta be careful with how I read things apparently. But I suddenly know how to hit things a little harder.
Nice party.
Attention everyone!
It's got this party hat on so that I can
Time to
be
cut the
festive.
cake!
Oh yeah,
Andy,
cake.
wait!
Andy, it's ruined. Thanks a lot, man.
No.
I am mortified about the cake mishap. Simply mortified.
So, what do you think we should call her again?
Daddy,
gotta be
I
totally
told you not
killer.
to act all official.
Hey, how about the
I
vault
know
door?
you were
Allow me
joking,
to wish
but
you a
I'm not
happy
sure
Who wants to
anyone
go
else.
around all day being called a
Nonsense.
fool?
All
People
you
always enjoy
You really
my
are as dumb as you look.
Besides, that friend of
Come
yours
on,
could
Wally.
use a
You
reminder
always
that
have
life
good
is not
ideas.
all fun and games.
Yeah, I got one. The
Ugh,
Mackers.
It's supposed to be
Super
a
cool,
party,
right?
you know? Fun?
Jeez, Wally.
Oh.
You
Who's
should
the
try
head of the
it
gang?
sometime,
You or
Daddy.
me? No
Might
way.
like it.
Happy birthday.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amada put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
He's pretty great too. She did a great job, but couldn't you have helped her out a bit more?
I do not allow the fact that Amata is my daughter to compromise my position as overseer. I gave her all the appropriate paternal encouragement, of course, but I could not contribute extra vault resources. That is simply what my position requires. No more, no less. I know Amata understands that perfectly well.
Happy birthday! Do you think you
whatever.
surprised him?
I'm sure of it, Amata. Never suspected a thing.
Hey, Miss Palmer.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came.
What?
Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Okay, Miss Palmer. You didn't have to bring me a present, though.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents?
I mean, I
was
like
10
it,
once,
but
believe it
you
or
didn't
not.
have to give me
My
one.
goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Now,
Well, since I didn't get cake, that sounds like a plan. Let's see.
go
There we
on
go.
and enjoy yourself.
Enjoying yourself? Thanks for coming, Stanley. I know you were busy with the water purifier.
Hello,
Everything's
classmates.
fine, I hope.
Nice. I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake.
Yeah, sorry
Give me
about
that
that.
sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
Miss Palmer said I didn't have to share it since it's my birthday.
Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Who's talking about sharing, moron? I want the whole thing. Now, are you gonna give me that sweet roll, or am I gonna have to give you a knuckle sandwich?
Let's see. It sure was good when I ate it a few minutes ago. Literally right behind you, actually.
You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls Old Lady Palmer makes. You just stay out of my way, you got it?
Oh, sure, nothing
Hey,
to worry
Paul,
about. Me and
your
Andy got her
hobby's
all
open.
fixed up
Whoa,
again last night. Good
that's
as
your
new.
hobby?
I wasn't
Now
worried.
quick, give me
You
an
can
idea
fix
of what to
anything,
make
right?
our game.
Anyway, I'm
Isn't
glad
being
you
a
can
gang
make
a
it.
little...
What'd Butch want? I thought you were in trouble there for a second.
Nothing. The jerk tried to steal my sweet roll. Don't worry about me. I'm not scared of him.
I know. He thinks he's so tough. One of these days, we'll figure out a way to get him back, okay?
Stupid. I mean, basically everyone we know is going to be in it.
How's it
How are
going,
you
pal?
enjoying the party,
I'm
Mrs.
good,
Palmer?
Dad. Just making the rounds, talking to everybody.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Thanks, Stanley.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it.
I
Oh,
wasn't.
really?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
Lovely. You did such a splendid job.
Let me see. I'll put the party hat back on, but I want to see what this looks like. Kids ball cap.
Hello, Officer
Pretty
Gomez.
snazzy.
I'm glad
Doesn't
you
really
can
match
make
my
it.
vault suit, though.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's important to keep in touch with the young people, you know, as part of my job. Plus, well, I like parties.
Hey,
Happy
Sure,
birthday,
I'm
Officer
Stanley.
Gomez. Well, it's been
Jonas?
nice
Show us
chatting
how
with
smart
you.
you are.
Hey, Doc.
Thanks again for
What should we
coming.
call
We'll sit down
ourselves?
here.
Hi,
Enjoying
Stevie.
yourself?
You're so
Great
I'll
smart.
send them
Why
right
don't
down.
you suggest
Hey,
something?
Amada. Thanks
never
for...
mind.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Happy
I
birthday, Sonny.
can't believe my
Hey, how
mom
much
made
longer
me
is it
come
going to
to this
go? I
stupid party.
got some homework I need to finish,
Hey,
you know.
Paul, your hobby's open.
I
Whoa,
don't know.
That's your
I
hobby?
think it's just started.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Let's see. Yeah, my dad and Amada threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Thanks, I guess. Did you give me anything else?
Don't be silly. 1 poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
Right, sure.
Give me an
Just
idea
stay
for
for a
what to
bit?
name our game.
It'd be lots of
Anyway,
fun.
I'm heading down to the
I
reactor
don't know.
room
You
to
guys
see
never
what my
liked
dad
any of
got
my
me.
ideas anyway.
Thanks for the party,
Thank you for
party,
coming,
Amada.
Beatrice.
I've got to
I hope
think
you're
of
Howdy,
having a nice
Amarda.
time.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't have missed.
This way. I'm never allowed down here. Wonder what the difference is. Let's see. Hey, Jonas.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
Let's see. I'm not a kid. I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What? I don't really like surprises, you know that.
Since when? Regardless, I think you'll like this one. You're getting older, and you've got your Pip-Boy. I figure you're old enough for this, too. Your own BB gun.
What?
It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think?
Good job,
Want to give it a try?
We can't shoot a gun here.
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
Oh, target. Nice. Right here? That's where you want me to shoot? Huh? Somebody...
Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
This is great, thanks.
Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him.
Thanks, Jonas. Who's with us? I guess he's supervising, overseeing. Anyway, 1, 2,
Careful,
3.
it's a rad roach.
Ah,
Think you can take care of that with your BB gun?
potentially.
Just
Let's-
aim and shoot. You'll be fine.
pretty bad at this. Maybe I can get a closer shot. I'll go for the head. Boom. That was awesome.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with.
Right.
Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey,
Okay.
Jonas, get a picture of me with a big game hunter.
Yeah.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is her problem anyway? So, I'm the Overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega,
Ugh,
the beginning.
I'm telling you, Dad, I don't
the
feel
end.
good.
As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam.
Nothing. So, Adam grew up very skilled. He kind of took to anything he put his mind to. I mean, and then, but he's still very good-natured despite his big-headedness, you know?
Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
Let's see. But I'm sick, really.
No, you are not. Really. When I started studying medicine, one of the first things I learned was how to spot a kid playing sick to get out of taking a test. You'll do fine. It's not so bad. Everyone has to take it when they're 16. I had to, you have to, and so does everyone else. And most everyone makes it through without a scratch.
Anything I need to know about the GOAT?
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. GOAT. Everyone here in the Vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the Vault, we die in the Vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all Vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we have to die in the vault? Can't we ever leave? I'd like to see what's out there.
That's not the way it works. And it won't do to go around asking questions like that. Especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have. Because what's up there, on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either.
But is it really true everyone here was born in the vault? Sometimes people say things and I get the feeling that that's not the case.
That's what the Overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here.
Can we talk about Mom?
Your mother, she was beautiful. But beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show. And she was passionate. About life, about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, son, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner.
Bye, Dad.
Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
I'm gonna take your bobblehead for good luck. The inscription on the base reads, "The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. You're now 10% less likely to become addicted to games." Well. Okay. Guess
Good
I'm off to
morning.
class.
Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
Morning, Jonas.
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
How's things?
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
Hey.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
I just
What are you
Show
gonna
it to her,
do,
Butch.
Amata? Go run
I'm
and
not
tell
scared
your
of
daddy
you,
on
Wally
us?
Mac.
Ready this afternoon.
Yeah? What do you want?
What's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Listen, if you keep messing with her, the overseer is gonna come down on you and your little gang.
Maybe you're right. We can deal with her later. Come
Sounds
on,
good.
tunnel snakes.
Let
This
me know
little
if there are
bitch
any
isn't worth our
changes.
time.
Watch your language,
Whatever you say,
sir.
Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
You okay?
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes.
Really?
I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Anyway,
Hi, Stanley.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
yeah, it just determines all our lives and everything we have to do for the rest of them. Let's see. I'm done pretending to be sick. Let's see. Sure, I'm ready. I bet I'll do it just fine.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What seems to be the trouble today?
I've got this headache that
Morning.
just won't go away.
Okay, I guess I'll sit in front of Amata. Hey, buddy.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity? I mean, if he was being literal, probably.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Let's see. I'm torn. Dad would definitely tell me to do this, but I'd be too curious. I could medicate him later.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Let's see. Catcher.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Let's see. I would probably offer my most prized possession for the resident's life.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Shoot a hoodlum for a cherry bomb and blow the door open. Go to the armory, retrieve a laser pistol, and shoot the lock off. Yeah, that one.
Question 7. Oh no! You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Precision laser, probably.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Comic. Oops, some knockout drops. Into the resident's nuclear and take the comic book. Unconscious. I gotta continue my collection. This seems like the plausible course of action. He'll just think he misplaced it. Or, you know, maybe he read it too aggressively, like that issue that Amada got me when I was 10.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
let's see. Eesh, some of these are dangerous. A minor little shock wouldn't hurt him, though.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
Oh, man. Why is that gotta be the last question? That's so hard. Jeez. I'm gonna go with the Overseer.
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can
That's
have the
all.
rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants.
Ready? I want to get mine first.
All finished?
Yeah.
Well, well. Pip-Boy programmer, eh? Stanley will finally have someone to talk shop with.
Yeah, they're awesome. Let's see. That's not so bad.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm.
I love computers.
Good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Let's see. Close, but not exactly what we want. We want science, speech, and medicine, following his dad's footsteps. There we go. He's a nerd. He didn't start out all that too well in combat. He's a vault dweller. It's been that way his whole life. Now, I would have liked to have a little bit higher guns, and probably put most of the first level up into guns to emulate him, you know, practicing with his BB gun for 18 years. And, you know, we'll do that later. Alright.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How'd Amada do? Where'd she go?
Freddy, it's multiple choice. You can't really still be thinking about it.
Yo, teach. I'm done.
She just left.
Butch. Can I admit that?
Maybe she didn't have to take it.
Anything is possible, even an egg.
Daddy's
Mr.
doctor
Cross.
ain't here to save you now. Is he?
Get back to work. Selfish and insubordinate.
Wake up! Come
You
on,
need to
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.